Hello spooky people, my name is Betty Bitchy and welcome back to the channel, and also welcome back to Focalor, our beautiful alien planet meets spaceship island. And also, I guess, welcome back to Ioni's house. Now you're probably wondering if you've read the title. I thought we were going to decorate Divas' house, yes. But I just need to hop in here real quick just to see what I built in here so that I don't accidentally double it up in Divas' house, okay? Yeah, but that's beside the point. You're also probably wondering, it is a Friday, and that usually isn't an Animal Crossing day, and to that I say, when I said I wanted to finish Focalor by the end of the year, I meant it, okay? And I still have, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 builds left to do on this island, and I will get them done before Christmas, so that I can actually have the Christmas week off, and then, you know, after that we can get the final tour done. So that means we need to go ahead and grind. With that, I'd say, let's just get fucking started. So, this is the outside of Divas' house. We're obviously, as usual, starting with the outside, and with this one, listen, I am a big hater when it comes to decorating the houses, and I think you already know that. The thing is, I just want to build a nice purple house. There are no purple exteriors, except for this one, and it's fucking ugly. So you will see that I kind of settle on a brownish, weird little tone. I was also thinking about including some bluish colors, but that ultimately just didn't look as nice as I wanted it to look. Okay, but I'm also going to excuse myself if my voice is dying throughout the video. Don't even worry about it. Your girl is still sick, and I probably will still be sick in the next year. Like, it does not leave me alone. It is absolutely horrible and horrendous, just like the color selection of Nintendo's house exteriors. Okay, beautiful. If you've read the title, you might also be questioning yourself, why nightmare? Why horror? Why is so dramatic? Well, listen, Divas' house, it's just so hard to design. Listen, we look at this. This is the original. It's giving Egypt. It's giving a beautiful little temple. It's giving a grave chambers of a pharaoh. You know, it's very nice and gold, but that's obviously not the vibe that we want to have for Miss Diva. Miss Diva, for me, personally, will receive a room that is like kind of a magical, mystical, flowery fields, kind of a ritualistic, maybe, possibly, potentially. But with that, I put a lot on my shoulders because I had a clear vision, and nothing ever turns out the way that I wanted to if I have said clear vision. So what you will be seeing now in just a few seconds, oh yeah, we're already starting, is that I am decorating this room 3 times, okay? We are decorating this room 3 times because I always put stuff down, and then I look at it and I'm like, absolutely not, this is so fucking ugly. So, you know, you are going to get a little look into my brain, into my little sick head. Okay, yeah, but this is the first option that we had. I definitely knew that I wanted to include this, oh god, what's it called? The stage, the Festivale stage with the feathers. I wanted to include that because it kind of looks maybe like a ritualistic glowy thing if you've turned all the lights off. And I obviously also wanted to make this look very green, like lush plants, flowers, glowy items. Because on the outside, we are at a later point going to build like a kind of flower, butterfly, glowy items, kind of a garden for her, which I'm super excited about. So that's definitely a video that's going to come soon. But yeah, I'm just placing all of this around, and at this point already, you can see me kind of mentally struggling, because if you've ever taken a look-see at the selection of green plant-like things in the interior decoration category of Nintendo houses, you will know that there is not a lot that looks natural. It either has a pot or it's literally an egg-shaped topiary, okay? Like, there's nothing to make an area look really nice and natural, so that's the first thing that I struggled with. Then obviously also me being a little clutter person at heart, I want to put stuff in builds, okay? Like, I want to put stuff in here. You want to know what's the problem with that? You can't fucking walk in it then. If I put a lot of stuff in, you cannot walk in it. And that's also a problem because I like my villagers to actually be able to move around their houses. So that's very big depressy. And then the third thing is that I didn't like the layout. I wanted to have this bed, but it was so huge. But I said, you know what? No, all the houses have beds in them, so this has to have a bed in it too. And then another thing is that this bed, the green leaves, they are never in a position where you think, oh, that looks stunning. No, you have to turn it in like ugly ass directions for it to fit. It's horrible. The wheat fields that I thought would possibly potentially help me, they did not. They did not. For a second, I thought that these star fragments could kind of help me. They kind of did. And now that I'm looking at it, I actually do kind of like that. Yeah, I actually do kind of like that. Well, anyways, we're moving on to the ceilings of this version. And if there's one thing that I will be doing consistently throughout all three of the rooms, variants, whatever, is clutter up the entire ceiling with vines. And then just above the little stage, I'm gonna put these glowing moss hanging things. I totally know what they're called. Oh my god. Anyways, the glowing moss hanging things, you know what I'm talking about. The neon pink glowy stuff. Also, oh my god, I wanted to focus on the color purple in all of these builds because Diva is purple, okay? And she is a diva, she is the moment. Nothing has a good purple swatch. What? Why does nothing have a purple swatch? Okay, I'm offended. I am criminally offended, and I was also criminally offended with how this room looked. So I said, bye-bye, bye-bye. We are starting over, okay? We're starting over. Shabam. It's gone. It's gone. We're starting over. At this point, I think I still keep the entire floor wall combo. I do believe that in the end, the flooring will change. Well, whatever. I kept the little ritualistic circle. Okay, let's call it that for now. I kept that as a main focus for this room as well. And I thought, you know, wouldn't it be funny if we did a little circle around it to make it look a little bit more mystical, magical, kind of as an entrance? Girl, okay, nothing fit there because the room is too tiny. Nothing could, like, if we could have placed this little mush thingy at a different angle, it would have been so perfect. It would have been so nice if we just had, like, maybe one more square to the right. But we do not. We unfortunately do not. But in this room, I kind of started with an idea that will carry on over to the third and final version of this room, and that's a kind of mismatched symmetry. I really liked the idea of having kind of the same items left and right of the circle, but they're like mismatched, different direction, different maybe position, size, different, just different, okay? So yeah, I think that's what we'll keep as a general thought and idea for the third and final room. But yeah, here I'm trying to integrate the wheat fields, and at this point I'm kind of like, maybe they could help, maybe they are nice, but you know what the problem is with the wheat fields? The green doesn't match. It is an entirely different green than anything in Animal Crossing, okay? And it makes me just kind of look at the screen and go, it's ugly, why is it happening? What were they thinking? This is freaking terrible. But yeah, you know, it's Nintendo. What else do we expect, okay? But in this one, I did also keep the rose bed. I don't even remember. No, we did keep the rose bed also in the final version, because I think that I tried using the rose bed in Ione's house and I had to kind of give it up. And for this build, I was like, oh no, we are going to use this rose bed, and it's like, no matter what it takes, okay? It's going to be placed in these rooms. And I don't know if that was necessarily the smartest decision. Jesus Christ, but you know, it is what it is. And if I decide the bed's going to stay in, then you best believe while building I will have a heart attack, but the bed will stay in. Okay, here you can see we are doing the ceilings. I looked at this also and I was like, maybe carpets can fix it, maybe leaf piles can fix it. I also, as you can see, tried to put some stuff on the walls, but it just, I wasn't vibing with it. It was looking so flat. It was kind of ugly. So, you know, for the second time, I decided that I would just get rid of everything and start fresh. Listen, this house is a nightmare. And I don't really know if I ever want to decorate a house in Animal Crossing again. That being said, do let me know which version of this room you actually like best, because I might be convinced to change it back. Okay? Like if you're saying, like if you're gonna tell me, oh, you know what, the other version, like the first version, looked so much better. This one right now is freaking ugly. Then I might be convinced to redo it. Okay, so do let me know your honest opinions. Because with this one, like I'm happier with this one than I was with the first and second ones. Is it my favorite build ever that I've done in the entirety of Animal Crossing building? No. No. But does it look kind of good when Diva is walking around it and we, you know, polish everything and there's butterflies flying and the lights are this nice low down turned light. Girl, what the fuck are you talking about? With this one, I also added in some more height with the pillars and also with the giant vines that, you know, I don't know if they're necessarily the best option here, but I wanted something green and I wanted it to kind of match the floor. Okay, listen, I didn't have another choice, okay? I did not have a different option here. And we are also just adding in some more beautiful gyroids. And then obviously, the ceiling, okay? Like what? The ceiling is going to be filled with hanging vines and the glowing moss little dangly thingies. And also with these things, I never know how much is too much, okay? Like how many vines is too many vines. But in this case, I feel like I had a quite good mixture of it because I left some spaces in the front empty, I left some spaces in the back empty, and I just feel like it looks so much better than all the other rooms. I don't necessarily know if I show you the polishing. No, I don't think I do. But I do show you me putting on these beautiful custom designs on the walls, you know, these little tiny little fairies that if I remember, I will also put in her garden. Can I promise that I will remember? No, absolutely the frick not. But yeah, with these codes placed on the walls, I decided that this was going to be the final attempt. So now let us time travel to where Diva is actually in her room. Okay, and here we are in Diva's final room. You know, now looking at it, I do kind of like it. I do really like the different heights that we put in, like the little variation. I also do enjoy that I colored the vines to the dark blue color. I just think it matches the flooring very, very well. And the most important things are accessible to Miss Diva. So her bed and the gyroids, because Miss Ma'am, like she and the gyroids, they are besties. Every single time that I've come in here, when she's been present and not crafting, she has been with these gyroids, just singing, dancing, doing her little dancey dance. And I just think that this, overall, I think it really, really suits her. The purples match up really nicely, and I think in this light also, like her eyes and the eyeshadow are popping really nicely. Now, am I kind of mad that I didn't have the possibility to put more butterflies and kind of flowery things in here? Sure, yes. But we can all just agree to do that on the outside when we are decorating her yard, because that's, you know, that's what I want to do. I want to kind of take the little ritualistic circle theme back to the outside. So I think I do have a stage light, like the little dance floor thing. I do think I have one of these in my storage, so we might be able to recreate this on the outside, just make it look a little bit better and with flowers, you know? Yeah, but oh yeah, here you can see a Diva with a little gyroid bestie. Listen, they could be sisters, okay? Long lost twins. Look at them go. Look at them go. Okay, yeah, but with that being said, I really, really hope that you enjoyed this. I really hope that you kind of liked my little rambling. And I also hope that you are ready for a whole ass December filled with beautiful Animal Crossing videos. I don't know if I said it in the beginning necessarily, but yeah, I will be doing Mondays and Fridays Animal Crossing content so that we can finish this frickin' island. And then I will take the week of Christmas off. So for me, it's Monday 23rd to like Friday the 27th. I will take these days off because I also do want to enjoy some time with my family, and it is Christmas season, you know? So I don't want to sit in my room and record all day and just, it's not the vibe, okay? So we will be pushing through, we will get this island done, and then after Christmas we will get into the final tour. With that being said, really hope that I'll see you guys in the next one, and until then, I suggest you guys stay spooky people. Goodbye!